So good evening, everyone. So if you guys notice, I haven't posted something regarding Regina Daniels today. That video that was released in the morning, where she was crying and saying a lot of things, and also there was a video that is circulating everywhere that she was locked up in the room, or she locked herself, and nobody is entering, nobody, all that. I wasn't comfortable enough to post it because I don't want to be involved in, like trying to circulate her vulnerable moment. I decided to cool down because at the same time I was trying to put in contact with them, trying to communicate with them. Finally, I made every effort, guys. I made every effort. As a matter of fact, I started making that effort since yesterday night. I have evidence, and if anyone can ask me at any time, I will provide all the evidence, all the contacts I have made, and every effort I have made. Finally, one of them, I mean, from Regina family, from Regina Daniels Dixon Circle, contacted me. So I will not mention the name. So we immediately we are talking. All right, immediately, in like, we talked, like, actually we talked through video call. We talked like 1 minute or so, and she told me that she was willing, at that moment she was willing to, for us to do, do something, or talk, or try to say something. But she got a call immediately, and after that she told me she will call back, and she didn't call back. She didn't call back, and I've tried every means to communicate with them. At the same time, I'm exhausted. I've communicated with all of them. I wrote everything. In fact, I've communicated with all of them. But it seems that maybe as a matter of fact, I can't blame them, because right now they are kind of, in shock and stressed and confused and all that. They don't know who to trust or what to do and all that. So it seems like maybe, being that maybe I don't know how to put it, maybe they might not be comfortable with me, but nevertheless I'm hoping that they will resolve this, maybe through any means they want to do that. But my doors are still open. They have my telephone number. Regina Daniels family, they have my telephone number right now. And through this medium, I'm still saying that if anytime you guys are willing to put in contact with me, I will extend my hands of help towards this case. Financially, I am willing to be involved. Physically, I might not be there, but financially and emotionally, contact level, I will still extend my hands towards it. I am willing, because I have nothing, but this is a case of someone who called upon us, a young girl like that, called upon Nigerians that they should help. And here I am trying to help, regardless that they may be, sometimes people might be thinking that, okay, maybe who is this person? But you guys have to also know that sometimes you can have money but you don't have contact. Sometimes you can have contact but you are not known. Not everybody out there is putting out who they are on the internet. All right, not everybody is like that. So right now, let me get this over with. So right now, they have my contact. I am using this medium to tell them that if they are willing for me to help them, I'm not talking of help. If they are willing for me to this, I know what to do. I have the contact to do it. So they can still extend their hands, or contact me, and then we can wrap it up. Then, regarding this case, I want you guys to know that right now, Regina Daniels is emotionally down, psychologically down, traumatized, because a girl in that age she is, even if she's not a mother, imagine you being alone without even having kids, and you are facing this kind of trauma with your boyfriend. Separation with boyfriend and girlfriend is a difficult thing. Now imagine a mom, this girl, her I don't think she has seen her children or her kids for like maybe 2 weeks now or 1 week. So imagine you not being with your kids. That's another mental torture. Now imagine the whole world blaming you, calling you names, insulting and all that. You waking up to see your faces, your things, everything about you on the internet, online, negative, a lot of things. It might make her, emotionally not balanced. Also, imagine her also knowing that she's the reason why her brother is out there being imprisoned. Also, that can also cause a problem or cause emotional problem or traumatize her. So I think a lot of things is going on right now. We need to lend our voices. Regardless, every voice matters right now. People should stop, please, traumatizing Regina Daniel. She needs our help right now. She needs our help. We should not forget that marriage is not by force. We are not, for those of you who are saying she should go back to her husband, that we are trying to make her to separate. Nobody is trying to make Regina Daniels to divorce or separate from her husband. Nobody called her on phone and said, Regina Daniels, you must leave that marriage. She left. She called us. She told us what she's going through. And irrespective of what you guys are thinking or saying, which I don't really care, what matters is that when somebody cries out, we have to listen, because it might be too late. And that is when we start blaming the person. Why didn't you cry? The same thing happened to Osinachi. Nobody really, listened to this woman when she was singing in tears and agony. Nobody listened to her until it became too late. Nigeria is a lawless country, no matter what you will tell me. So, Saned Nwoko, I think you have to know that this lady, this girl, this your teenage wife, because she's 24 years old now. So she's not that's matured. This your wife right now gave you two sons. And if you are doing this to her, I want you to remember that she gave you two sons. Remember that this girl grew in your house, in your house. Remember that this girl, I don't know how she took you, but remember that this girl grew up with you and you are doing this to her. She gave you two sons. No matter how heartless, how wicked you are, or how wicked, horrible, or how heartless you are, if you look at the face of those kids, those two boys, those two beautiful, handsome boys she gave you, I want you to remember that Regina Daniels is living in them. If you don't like Regina Daniels anymore, then free her. But if you still like Regina Daniels, then this is not the way to go about it. I want you to remember that anything you are doing to Regina Daniels, Ned Nwoko, Senator Ned Nwoko, I want you to remember that whatever it is you are doing to Regina Daniels, those boys will remind you later. And I want you to know that the blood of Regina Daniels runs in those cases you have there. That's the only thing I want to let you know. That's the only thing. So guys, I will keep you guys updated. Whatever be it, I will keep you guys updated. If anything happens or if there is any positive news, I will let you guys know. Thank you very much.